What is up, guys? Here to go over the aftermath of the Logan Paul and KSI fights. First off, both of those fights were a complete fucking embarrassment to the sport, bro. The whole time, DillonDanis fight. This is the whole time, DillonDanis. DillonDanis is an absolute joke to striking and boxing. There's a reason they call him the Jiu-Jitsu kid. It was a sad performance. Honestly, after watching that, I feel like Logan does deserve a shot to show himself as a boxer, or at least like he deserves a shot to actually get a true opponent, not someone like Dillon, or because he always brings up the Floyd Mayweather fight, and if Floyd wanted to beat him, he would have killed him in that ring, bro. 100%. Floyd went easy on him, and he did get some good shots on Floyd, but that was not a real fight, and neither was what the fuck I just watched. That was sad. KSI versus Tommyfury. Also very sad. KSI, he like went in, and you could see he had this like mindset and this game plan, but it ended up being every time his little, whatever the fuck he was trying to do, his little blitz moves, trying to be all unique and shit, he would just end up hugging Tommy, and then it's just a giant hug match. Pretty gay, in my opinion. Looked pretty gay. So, also, forgot to talk about this the last video. Ferguson versus Patty, coming up on UFC. I miss Prime Ferguson. Prime Ferguson was a fucking beast, and Prime Ferguson would have killed Patty in the ring. But we're not talking about Prime Ferguson here. I think it's going to be a good fight after watching his last fights. After watching Tony's last fights, a bit questionable, but yeah, I'm actually going for Tony in this one. I liked Patty. I liked his debut to the UFC. I think he has a lot of potential. I think he has that type of Conor potential to be up there as like a big star like that. But Tony is a fucking prime to the sport. And back in his prime, he was a beast. And I don't want to see him retire this soon. I kind of still want to see him, go after championship or something, try to redeem himself after that losing streak. But never know. I guess we'll just have to see what happens. If he loses, then I do think it's probably best for him to retire. Also, another thing that got me pissed off while watching the KSI fight versus Tommyfury, every other fucking sentence was the announcer comparing it to Jake Paul. Like, even the fucking announcers know bro is just trying to be like the next Jake Paul. But I did admire KSI. I hope he becomes more humble now after his loss. I hope he becomes more of an actual like appreciative person instead of, Logan Paul douchebag asshole thinking he's the best boxer in the world when he's never even fought anyone, bro. I mean, at least Jake Paul's fought people. Fuck is Logan Paul fought? DillonDanis? Floyd Mayweather? When that was not a real fight at all, but that was not real. That was complete fucking... Logan Paul is more of a sellout. He just wants these big shows for the money. Jake Paul looks like he actually wants to be a boxer, if that makes sense. DillonDanis versus NateDiaz. There was some sort of video going around. It was like the aftermath of the big fight that happened between Logan and Dillon. It was like outside the arena, and I don't know what the hell NateDiaz was doing there. He just spawns in at the most random fucking times and does NPC shit. Like in New Orleans when he choked out the fucking fake Logan Paul. NateDiaz is that guy. And so he was outside the arena looking like he was playing beer pong in the parking lot or some shit. And I just see a video of him pegging a water bottle at Dillon when they're outside the arena. That's just the type of energy Dillon brings. He's just... But if that fight happened, NateDiaz versus Dillon... Nate actually did not look bad in boxing. Nate versus Jake, that was a beautiful fight. Both of those, like, that was a close one, too. Nate did actually pretty well in that fight, I thought. Jake still did deserve the win because he did outperform. But Nate did pretty well. NateDiaz, MMA or boxing versus DillonDanis, he will kill him, dude. And I'd pay to see that fight. I pirate every one of those fights, but I would pay to see that one. I would pay to see Nate just absolutely destroy Dillon in the ring. That would be beautiful. Yeah. If you guys have any video ideas you want me to do, pretty much anything at all. I love doing the fight prediction videos. I want to do more detailed, getting my knowledge better on that so I can get more detailed fight predictions. So yeah, expect that in the future. Other than that, I'm working on stuff. Stay tuned for that. Love you guys.
Long nights, I was on that block, catching heads, going to school, dope. Another day, another dollar. I'm the only one out here. Do you see anybody? I don't see shit. They don't know me, son. Every day where we're not getting stronger, we're getting weaker. Remember that. Stay hard. They don't know me, son.